I truly believe that how you start your mornings starts the night before. Cleaning up the house, setting up the coffee pot so I can actually have a peaceful start to the morning. I love being up before the sun, listening to the birds start to chirp outside and kind of watch the world come to life. But first things first is always a coffee. We did recently add this little chair and thrifted pillow to the coffee corner. This is not necessarily a chair I would have picked, but Josh got this for free from a client, and I think with the grandma pillow, it's actually making the corner feel so complete, and I'm really liking it. Before, this room kind of felt really empty and purposeless, and now it's full of gorgeous free furniture. My dad had gotten this coffee cart and asked if I wanted it, so of course I said yes, and now the free chair, I feel like we're really on a roll here. Are you guys maybe hungry?
Sit. What a handsome boy.
Once I wake up the house and take care of the babies, they demand breakfast as soon as I get out of bed. I have really been trying to be more intentional about taking a couple of minutes to take care of myself before I have to head outside and take care of the rest of the farm. It gets hot here really early, so I do try and get out and get some things done before it gets too warm. But I think it's so important, especially in this season of life for me, to really take a couple minutes for myself, and I often feel like this is the first thing to go. So I've made it a recent non-negotiable. I grab my coffee, cozy up in the reading chair, and grab a book. Even if I don't end up reading for very long before I jump into the rest of the day, I just feel like it starts me off on such a more peaceful note. I'm in a very busy and sometimes kind of stressful season of life, and I noticed it's been taking a toll on me a little bit. So we are gonna have a little self-care moment this morning. Since I've been trying to focus a little bit more on self-care, but as productive as possible, I'm trying out something new today. The Wavy Talk Glow Time LED mask. I'm so beyond excited to add this to my routine. Wait, this is actually so thin and lightweight. That's amazing. I expected it to be so much bulkier. It's softer and a lot more flexible than I was expecting, and like very, very thin. It uses 456 LED chips, so I'm not gonna get any like patchy or spotty coverage. One thing I'm already noticing is I feel like it covers my entire face really evenly. It has 3 different levels, so you can adjust to your preferences. And then it also has 3 different modes: anti-acne, rejuvenation, and anti-fine line, which is what I'm doing this morning. And it's also built with different zones. So your T-zone, where it usually gets quite oily, and there's a different structure for the cheek and jawline. It's also not just one light. It's infrared and near infrared light, so it goes so much deeper, which a girl needs right now because I have been so stressed and I don't want that to show up on my face. And anything that I'm putting on my face, I really want to know that I can trust, and this is FDA cleared and third-party tested, which is so important to me. And honestly, the best part of this is it is entirely hands-free. I can continue about my morning routine, read my book, snuggle up in my chair, and it's not like one more thing that I have to put on my morning to-do list. My link is down in the description below if you'd like to try out some self-care with me. This was such a relaxing little thing I could add into my morning, and just 10 minutes was enough to set me up for a great day. And a huge thank you to Wavy Talk for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Now for the other babies. I can already hear the chickens stirring.
You guys ready to come outside?
We just pull on this little string here to open the gates. And now for the goats. I'm just gonna take out a scoop of feed with me so that I don't have to come back to the barn. We really need to get a feed scoop, but honestly, this works just fine. I love doing the morning farm chores. Josh recently picked up all this pallet wood for a really good price on Facebook, so we can finish off the goat palace.
Good morning, babies. Hi, Frank. Hi, Grant. Good morning. Are you gonna come out, Luna? You're not ready to wake up? Hi, baby. I bought you some food. Good morning, Linda. Grant's always ready for breakfast. Hi, Mama. Just bring your water outside.
We're in the middle of a heat wave, so I'm gonna bring them out some ice, maybe.
Frank's got his morning falfa. What a handsome little man.
My poor flowers have been fighting for their life in this heat wave. It's been like 105 every day. Josh's cucumbers have been doing so well. We've even got lots of bumblebees starting to make a home here, which is really cool to see. I'm currently in a little bit of a love-hate relationship with the chop. I knew it would happen eventually, that I would have regrets, and I'm starting to have regrets. I really miss just being able to throw my hair in like a big messy bun. With how short it is right now, when I do a messy bun, it's like a little pea bun and it looks kind of silly. So, become quite the claw clip girly. It's about 7:20 now. We're gonna head out on our morning walk. It is very important in Texas that we do this early, especially with Bear being part husky. Honestly, it doesn't really ever cool off. It's kind of like 75 and humid all the time. But if we don't go before 8 a.m., it becomes quite uncomfortable and kind of a non-starter. So getting an early start is pretty important here, but I don't love feeling rushed. So getting up early has been key to like being able to get everything done on time without feeling like a chicken with my head cut off.
You guys want to go on walkies?
We actually live surrounded by cattle ranches on all sides, so I've been hearing the cows all morning and I absolutely love it. After living out here, I don't think you could convince me to move back to a city.
Good girl.
Our oldest dog, Haley, is blind, so she doesn't do as well on a walk, but we spend some one-on-one time in the front yard playing every morning, and it makes me so happy. Now, time for a little breakfast. This might be a little bit unhinged of me, but I've been doing a Ninja Creamy because why not? Honestly, it is so refreshing after a warm morning walk. And since I work 10 to 7, 10 to 8-ish, by the time I'm like done with dinner around 8:30, there's no way I'm still hungry for a sweet treat. And honestly, what better way to start the morning than some ice cream? It's really just a glorified protein shake. I've been using this Reese cookies and cream, and then for my mix-in, some almond butter granola, and then I use the Fairlife protein milk. So it essentially is no different than actually just having a protein shake in the morning, but it's way more fun because I'm here trying to romanticize my mornings. And what is more fun than ice cream for breakfast? Also, a little Ninja Creamy hack. It took me forever to figure this out, but Josh is a freaking genius. They never like freeze flat on the top, but it can like break the machine if they're not. So I just use this potato peeler to like shave the top down before I put it in. Really, my only complaint with the creamy is how loud it is, but I spin it once on ice cream and then twice on light ice cream. And it always ends up having this like convenient little hole in the middle for me to add my granolas. And then we obviously have to enjoy our breakfast and our completed breakfast nook. It's so pretty in here in the morning. The sun comes right through this window. It's around 9 o'clock now. I just threw on a little outfit. Nothing crazy. I work from home, but I do feel a little bit more put together when I get dressed. I do have one meeting later this afternoon, so I'll just like throw on a flannel over this for that. But it gets kind of warm in our house because it's 105 degrees out. My skin, just to keep it real with you guys, has been kind of not great. So I've been feeling just a little bit more confident with a little bit of makeup on. I've been using this True Match. It's a hyaluronic tinted serum, not like really a foundation. I did a refresh on my makeup a while ago to like switch to all non-pore clogging stuff. So hopefully this isn't like making it worse. My skin is really, really sensitive, and since we've moved from Idaho, it's been a little angry. Pretty like big change in climate, just the humidity versus like the dryness in Idaho, so could just be a little bit of an adjustment period. Also sweat a lot more because it's hot as heck outside, so. And then I use the same hyaluronic True Match from L'Oreal for just a little bit of extra coverage on those spots. I thrifted this mirror. I need to hang it up. It's a little bit low, but this vanity I think would be amazing with like a little vanity chair. It's got the perfect spot for one. So I'm on the hunt for like a vintage one. I did find a cow print one on Amazon, so if I, after like 4 or 5 months, don't find one, I might go ahead and get it because I think this would be so cute as a little vanity. I've been trying to make the bed every day. Kind of a bad habit that I got into when I was younger, that I like literally never made the bed. But I just got some new bedding. Last time I stayed at my mom's, she had these sheets and comforter and they were so soft, I simply needed to have them. So I took that as an opportunity to kind of like figure out what I wanted to do decor-wise for the bedroom. And I'll put some inspo up that I saw on Pinterest, but the vibe is kind of like Western Americana. I was really inspired by like the colors of this print and I'm freaking obsessed. And then this quilt I actually ended up getting for free when we thrifted the dresser. This is what they gave us to like protect it with in the truck for the drive home. And I love the colors of the bedding that I got in here, but it definitely needs more pattern for my style. So I thought just like throwing this over the end of the bed would be perfect. It's just so cute and cozy, and my office is actually in the bedroom, so having a tidy space helps me focus so much more. The lighting is very harsh right now, and yes, I still have boxes I haven't unpacked. This is my office space. It's kind of this weird little nookie thing out to the back porch, and it's been such a nice little setup, so it's kind of tucked in out of the way. I still need to figure out a curtain situation for these double doors. I had some lace curtains there, but they didn't match the lace curtains in the main part of the bedroom, and it was bugging me. So I'm thinking like a red gingham or even like patchwork, like flannel curtains could be super fun. I really want to have lots of texture and like cozy elements to give it that kind of like Americana Western type of vibe. But I'm all ready for the day. It's about 9:30, and I like to use these last couple of minutes for me, whether I'm scrolling on Pinterest, working on some editing, doing a little craft or something like that, before I jump into the workday. Thank you for spending a cozy morning with me. I love hanging out together, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.